So recap.
Asian.
Who's up for the recap? And technically that will last for 3 sessions because we are now into kind of the next tier of play.
I don't remember much, so I can't really.
It could be a group effort.
I did it last week, so
Okay, so
I'm
you're
off the hook.
yeah.
What happened?
So
I can go off.
last week.
I can go off a little bit on mine because I know
I
last.
remember what I did. I guess we can kind of do a group effort.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because I know in the start of last week it was still on me, and I was in the house. I went into the hallway.
Wait, you get one thing or the health. Like the health is one of them.
Yes,
Correct.
it's not all.
Are you taking health?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say.
Sorry.
And you got 2 health.
No, you got like 3.
I rolled a 2. I got 5
Okay.
because I get +3.
Nice.
No.
Sorry,
no.
you were in the house.
No, you get. I was kind of worried
did
about
dice.
his
No.
health and everything. I went into 2 rooms, 2 out of I think 4 or 5 rooms. One was just like a meeting room, and the other was where like the soldiers or people were
36.
sleeping.
Yes, the embassy.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
And
Oh, you did dice both times?
the 2 rooms
Yeah.
that were locked, I really wanted to go in there. They're really big, and one was really small, but like stuff was happening. I couldn't stay for long, and I left. Threw the emerald out the window.
Mhm.
Came in front of Thanean. We ran, and that's all I can remember.
It's like waiting to see.
Did you find anything?
You guys did. Or was that last session?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
No, we did.
that was.
Yeah,
Assassins.
The assassins.
Oh,
Suck you guys
yeah.
in.
Walk up, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, that's right. So assassins attacked.
Assassins did attack.
Assassins attacked.
The acolyte. He came in handy.
Acolyte was the boy. He saved us all, really. He was the one true acolyte.
Like 2 critical hits, I think.
Yeah.
For like
Something
4
like
damage.
But that was cool. I killed a lot of people. Left a full body in half in front of my door.
Remember that?
Yeah, I cut a guy in half.
Sure. We'll say
But
that.
he killed him. You just cut him in half.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Then I tried to hit on one of the acolyte women. Didn't work.
I remember that. Yeah.
Then I left. Went to Crystal Commons. Went to this door. Knocked on the door. Said I needed some green rope. Joined what seems to be a thieves guild or a mob of some sort. Not really sure.
What's the difference?
Yeah, that's true.
Family, really. Yeah.
They're all
Dude
capes.
dude came in after me and died immediately.
Because he didn't need a rope.
Yeah, he didn't need rope. He apparently wanted a dagger, which is not what you're supposed to say. And then I am looking for a woman of the night in the day.
As one does.
Yes, in the middle of the morning.
I did a lot of touring.
Yeah, we visited Temple of Bahamut. I got me a sapphire.
Nice.
I ran with her. I ran with him. And then I talked to the lady, and she showed me the assassin's body, revealing the tattoo of the 8-sided star. And I told her it was bad juju, and that's where we left off.
Right. And any other little details you're not thinking of?
Basically, when we recapped what happened at the embassy, we basically were like, all right, y'all turn. Like, this doesn't work for us.
Yeah, I
I'll
think it
take
was,
crack at
is you got to the door was locked, and you're just like, I don't know what I'm doing here.
Like, I don't have any tools. There was 2 guards, like one immediately when I came out to the hallway, and then the other one was like in like, another hallway.
And magic doesn't work.
Yeah, I figured.
Well, magic worked, it just was difficult.
Yes.
Right.
Especially anything that's like over time.
Yeah. Yeah. It was, didn't want to steal anything, there's too many people. It was just too risky, couldn't do it.
So I suppose we will come back to Thanean and in the Heronius Temple, in the little kind of side room where the bodies of the assassins have been assembled. And like you said, the tattoos were seen, and that was kind of where we left off. So it is, I had the name right here, Serestra. Yes, so Serestra.
Bad juju.
What does this mean? I mean, what does this mean? Liar.
What did you do?
I was like super deep at first.
What does this mean?
Hey. So.
Sports attack, really.
So, this group of people are basically like out to kill everyone in power. The druid that's in our party, you met her earlier. Her entire family was like butchered by these guys. Sir Rondel in Emerald Shore, he died at the hands of these people. That's the reason why we're even here, is because they were coming here. So it seems to me that these people are bad omens. Death follows them.
Since we have it. And now they're a threat to the temple.
They're a threat to everybody everywhere. If you think that you hold any sort of power, you're a threat. They came after my friends last night, as you can see.
Well, why would they target Sister Urza? The acolyte.
Maybe
Why not go straight to your rooms?
witnesses? Maybe she awoke. I wasn't there. Maybe she knew more than she let on.
I mean, it's lucky that Besnil was there to save you, but
Yeah.
I can't guarantee he'll always be around.
I think they would have been all right. They would have been a little bit worse for wear, but between you and me, this is not really like the brightest one. I wouldn't really trust what he says.
Besnil?
Vesnol, yeah.
Well, this is something of concern. Someone has died, and it's an attack right here on the temple. It's not off on the road somewhere. This, if we're honest, you have been kind of dallying the last few years,
That's fair.
going on your own personal vendetta. Although it
Okay.
does have some relation
Yeah.
because of
Turns
the,
out. Yeah.
but there's no imminent threat from her. She did what she did.
I
and
mean, there could be some connection.
Oh, you think there could be some connection between
So,
this new group and her?
well, we have it on good authority that these people, maybe it's just a coincidence and maybe they're two different groups, but we are here because a group of hooded figures stole something out of the keep at Emerald Shore, and we're bringing it here to the Atlassian embassy. And we've been tasked with procuring that information back, basically. So if it leaves here, it is on its way to Atlasia, which, as we all know, is where she is. So it all could be coincidence, but it could be more.
So it's political dealings that this is.
You know how much I hate politics. Almost as much as orcs.
This is very troubling.
Almost as much as
Whatever.
I do.
You can do as you please, but perhaps
I love how the green is strawberry though.
seeking revenge for this may be more important than seeking revenge for other things.
Hopefully it's one and the same.
If that is the case, we will support you if we can.
Alright.
But in the meantime, are we to expect more of these?
I
I mean,
mean,
we've posted people around the temple at night now, but
that should be enough. I completely understand if you want us gone. We can make room in the Blue Blood Inn if need be. If you think that would be the best course of action, but we could also be here in case they attack again, because they attacked seemingly people at random in this temple. So
yeah, so we wouldn't kick you out for that. It's an attack against the temple,
Yeah.
not. It doesn't seem to be provoked in some way that would be unacceptable. So.
and I think our friend was just the next acolyte in the line, and acolyte. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, be careful with your words.
Well,
To their perspective. To their perspective.
I want to be a part of this.
You haven't. Necklace.
for now, we'll keep an eye out. But
in character, you don't know that.
But you do.
Yeah.
if any information should come or a way we can help as well, do be quick about informing us.
Definitely. And then I guess I just kind of.
Yeah, you can leave it right there. Yeah. You don't need permission to leave there.
Yeah.
It's not like anything like that.
All right, we're good.
So what's going on with either of you? You're just waiting for Mount?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sitting and meditating.
Okay. So I guess that goes over to Morthos. What's going on with Morthos?
So, actually, I have a question.
Okay. Yeah.
How does that guild thing know I'm a part of them? How do other people know that I'm a part of that?
It wasn't stated. What was stated was that you would be allowed, you would not be interfered with if you were to pay into it. So and then you left who you were.
But I don't have like a marking or anything.
No.
Okay. So I'm assuming people will just find out eventually.
Yeah, I mean, like if someone, it's not like they're going to kill you on sight if they see something. They're probably going to report back, and then they're going to check out their sources, and then, oh, this guy checks out.
Right.
If you were to be caught doing something by another criminal or stepping on someone's feet, kind of thing, and
Right.
so you would be kind of known because you provided at least your name there, and so they know who you are and general information.
Okay.
And then it's one of the, if they were unsure, they'd probably just kidnap you, and they're like, oh, it's just him, and let him go.
Got it. Okay. Fair enough.
So you'll be fine.
All right.
So there's no gang signs you need to memorize. You're just on the up and up because you paid
Right.
kind of your
But
taxes.
you said certain establishments do have the logo on like a door.
Like that place did.
Right. Shops don't necessarily have it.
Possibly like a place that's selling not great something or another, has some dealings. There could be like a safe house or something. Yeah, fence potentially. But you were not given any information. You were purely just hit up for money, really.
Yeah. Well, I was shown the logo with the insignia.
Yeah. So you can identify that. That's not a problem.
Yeah. So, all right.
So if you see it somewhere,
So I'm gonna go look around the town that I'm in.
Okay. Where are you headed?
I'm gonna look around for the insignia, see if I see it other than that door.
Where?
Just in the town I'm in, wherever.
Well, it's a big city.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just the
You're just-
commons. Okay.
Okay. Well, yeah, because you could look anywhere
Well-
if you wanted to.
I'll look within like 2-mile radius of where that door was.
Okay, so we'll say kind of some in the commons, kind of.
Yeah.
So let's just make an investigation check on that. And let's put your guy in the commons, because he's in the commons right now.
Yeah. 5.
5.
4.
Wait,
Yeah.
5?
Yes.
Okay. So, you've been searching around. You were able to see it at the original place, but nothing that's clearly marked that you can see there.
Then I'm gonna ask around for a special establishment.
Oh, of course. So that would also be investigation, or possibly something
Well,
charismatic.
I was just gonna ask someone if they knew where it
Okay, so
Just
you
walk up to a dude and be like, hey, do you know where I can find a certain establishment to find ladies? Brothels.
Well, did you have anything special in mind? He's kind of looking around, like maybe not,
Like females.
Well,
Woman parts, that's what it was.
I know what you mean, but I mean just kind of the standard fare or something special. Or
Standard fare, probably.
standard fare. Something close by or something nice or big city.
I mean, what do you recommend?
Well, it's not the standard fare, but I might know a place in the Cyan Heights, actually, that they have a few interesting selections.
All right, I'm down.
And so,
Let's head there.
okay. So he gives you some directions, and you are on your way to a place that you've been given directions to. You hear some trampling kind of just outside the temple, and you might suspect you might know what it is.
Oh, okay.
You look outside.
How do you go
It's a
outside?
cat.
Trampling cat.
It is not a cat. I believe it's some sort of lizard thing, right?
It's a drake.
It's a drake.
Yeah.
Rideable.
Yes. Right. Name.
Have you gotten on him yet? What if he's not friendly?
He's mystical, so I think he's better.
You called him like way back, right?
It was like right at the end of the last session.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 10 minutes or whatever it is has passed, so it's arrived.
And I shall call you Nax.
NAX?
Yeah.
Okay. So Max makes some lizardy sounds, whatever that is. I don't know what those are. Is it a squeak?
I don't think that's what.
That's what it sounds like.
We can actually communicate telepathically too.
Mhm.
As well.
So dope.
Hello, Nax.
Hello.
Nice to make your acquaintance.
What are we to do today?
Today?
Gonna ride
I don't know. I don't really have any plans. We'll see.
Go to the
I
back.
await your command.
Alright. Come on, we're going inside.
All right. He kind of waddles because he's kind of like a lizard thing, you know? Exactly how he was.
Just like that.
So hypnotized, I was like, oh shit.
Some of the, people in the temple are kind of like, as they see the drake kind of like stomping down the
Why are
hallways.
you staring at me?
That's what got me. You were so focused.
It's twice. You just.
It's funnier when you lock eyes with someone.
Is there anything you're doing there, or you're just gonna go to your room or something, or?
Have you eaten Nax?
I'm just fine. I had a few snacks along the way.
Okay, alright then. I guess we'll just hang out for now. Oh, actually, we could head over to the Temple of Bahamut, hang out there.
Hop on.
Alright.
Get a few stairs, but it's not unknown that these would be used as mounts. They're just not typically used in this region. It's like riding, like a camel somewhere in Europe.
Camel in your face.
I would do that. In
It's a good
Paris, just
analogy.
riding a camel.
Hello? Hello?
Police come up. Sir, why are you riding a camel?
Yeah. That's how they sounded first.
So they're gonna hang out in the temple, I take it? Still praying or anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna still pray for a little bit because I'm still worried, so I'm just focused in my meditation.
Okay. And what's Thanean up to?
Looking at the Drake, apparently.
Yeah, you see him take off on the drake down the street. I think you were.
Oh, he's busy. All right,
Yeah.
cool. So, do I see her?
She's in the temple. Where are you? She's like in the
Well,
main
I was
area.
in the back of it, I guess. Wherever
You could find her if you're looking for her.
I was just kind of, not necessarily looking for her, but like, just like, all right, where is everybody? Sort of.
Yeah, so you see him take off on a drake down the street.
Morthos nowhere to be found.
Of course.
Yeah.
And then, he was heading in the direction of the temple, and that's the only other place in town he really knows, so that's probably where he's going. And that's just, a block or two down.
Yeah. What time of day is it?
I believe this is either morning or afternoon because it's after the assassination attempt, so it would be morning.
I think it was. I got out and talked to the woman at like early morning.
Like it was still dark.
Yeah, it was still dark.
So
I'd guess it's like, like 9, 10 a.m.
Yeah, morning.
Okay.
So I guess.
And you see she's hanging out kind of in the temple, possibly praying or something.
Alright, I'll just walk up to her and not really say anything. Just
Okay.
When you walk around, do you like whistle hi ho?
I could.
Hi ho.
Not like I get it. Like I get the reference. No, not currently.
He's your dwarf.
Yeah. It's funnier when you explain it.
You had the song and everything.
So I suppose we're back to Morthos for the moment and his adventure.
Of course. So I go to the address.
Yes.
Wait, I guess I get there.
Yes, you do arrive, and let's see if I have anything here. I think I do. That's
I
right.
feel like explaining jokes is always funny.
No, I didn't say that. Because you get the audience that laughs at the joke. You get the audience that then gets the joke after you explain it, and the audience that laughs at you explaining it.
Yeah.
So you get 3 different types of jokes in one.
Exactly.
It's great.
Yeah.
So you're in the Cyan Heights, which is kind of the noble district of this area, and
I don't know. I don't have money.
you go to a well-maintained, larger building. It just is. It looks like any other, and
Do I see the insignia?
you don't. There's nothing on the building, but you can search around if you'd like for that. Like a little perception,
I'll search
action.
around.
Or investigation or perception, whatever your fancy.
12.
Yes, there's something. It's not on the building. It's actually nearby, and it's not the logo that you were shown. It is something. It's kind of just a cant thing that kind of is like, house of kind of lady favors. So you're familiar with it. It has like kind of like an arrow thing that means like that way, that thing. Yeah.
Okay.
So
it's
it's
pointing to the house, or
yeah. So it's like basically across the street, and like a little. Looks like scribbles to anyone who's not trained, but it means like that way is
the
that.
whorehouse.
Yes.
Got it. So I'm like, okay, cool. This is the place. So I go to the front door, give a knock.
Yeah. And you are greeted by a kind of a middle-aged woman, and she says, "Hello. What can I do for you?"
Just looking for some fanfare if you get my lingo.
Oh, of course. Come right in. And inside, it looks as you would expect inside this district, like a kind of almost like a noble kind of place. Not like fancy, but like it's definitely well maintained.
Kept up, yeah.
It's kept up. And there's kind of a large central room, and there are a series of kind of couches across in the line, and there's a single chair opposite of them, and you're led, and you may have a seat if you like.
In the single chair.
Yes.
Oh, of course. Take a seat.
And then
Work her in the room. Okay.
Yes.
Never did get her name, but you know how to work it.
And then a server comes up with a glass of wine on kind of like a platter and hands it to you. It's like half full. It's not like it's just there for like sipping kind of thing. So
Perfect.
it's very average, but hey, you're getting basically free booze, so you're doing good. And then after maybe a minute or two, in kind of unison, a line of very interesting characters come out and all take a seat. 10 of them.
When you say very interesting characters.
I'm thinking like.
I'm about to describe these
like-
characters.
Okay.
And they take a seat. So across from you sits several They're not like scantily dressed because this is a little bit of a nicer place, but you know, they're, you know, and
I got you.
yeah. So you have 3 tieflings, and
Those are all females that I'm seeing.
yes,
in front
yes,
And
a
one dude
red,
at the end.
a red, an orange, a green.
of. Tiefling.
Yeah, 1 celestial.
I don't
You
know
gotta
if
back her.
I don't know. if
That's
those
like
look
kind of angelic looking thing from like another plane.
Okay.
We have 1 Duragar.
What the fuck is that?
It's basically like a drow version of a dwarf.
Sure, guys. It's a,
Oh, got it.
Dwarf of the
Yeah,
Underdark, yeah.
got it.
Yeah, usually they're bad guys, but they can be good guys.
Got it. Okay.
So we got Duragar. We have a couple Dragonborns, a blue and a silver. A couple of Goliaths.
Dude,
Big
come on.
Big
1 female, 1 male.
One female, one male.
Yes.
Let's have a party.
And a couple of half elves as well.
Interesting. Is there a menu?
Well,
like a pricing?
well, certainly. It is just 14 gold a night. And of course, we could potentially come to deals if you would like more than 1.
Interesting.
Gotta back the Goliath, man.
Only
Goliath's
1
on-
additional gold if you wish to take them out on the town and not if you wish to leave the premise.
Interesting. So I do
Cover security costs, of course.
Of course, madam. So I would like at this moment. I will decide on more. Right now, I'm for sure on the celestial.
Okay.
Holy.
This is appetizers.
The silver dragonborn.
Silver dragon.
oh, they follow Bahamut. Silver Dragon.
Or the blue dragonborn.
Now, when you say
Oh,
Goliath,
well, he's the
how
bottom
tall are
dragon,
Goliaths?
Gotcha.
Like
His followers are
7, 8 feet.
What do you get? Sapphire?
Large.
Or the Sapphire Order?
Are they are their bodies proportional to that height?
They're basically like hulking muscle type of creatures.
Interesting.
Like
Gotcha.
more than orcs. Like orcs are already kind of muscly, but these are like they're Goliaths.
The females are like that though too.
Yes, like yeah,
Interesting.
female bodybuilder.
So like She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Back massage. Leave it
Interesting.
in, and
Interesting.
then-
I don't know. What were the color of the tieflings?
We had a red, an orange, and a green.
And I'm red.
You can certainly try all the colors if you like,
Can
for the right price.
of course. Which of the 3 are the hottest?
Okay,
Are they
so
all
let's give them a hotness roll. So the red's a
maybe
13, the orange is a 9, and the green is a 7.
So first
13 it
The
is.
13 it is.
Yeah, so the red is red hot. You know,
Makes sense.
Then the red tiefling, madam.
the red tiefling.
And what else was there? There's the dark dwarf and half elves.
There's 2 half elves.
Kind of feels like the Bachelor when he's giving out rooms.
Yeah, for real.
Uh,
Just giving out 14 gold apiece.
Out of the half elves, which ones are which are the 2?
Okay, well the blonde one's 15, brunette's 7.
Blonde one.
Okay.
Obviously, the blonde half elf and
Why do you keep looking at me? He's like the blonde half elf. I'm just like,
and
It's tough decisions.
that'll be it
Okay.
the brothel.
for today.
Okay, so we have Sizzle, Candy, Crystal, and Chastity.
Almost ironic.
Great
with a bunch.
names. Chastity.
Fizzle, I'm putting like 5 gold down. That is the
And will you be staying here or going out?
I'll stay here.
Okay, well, we'll have Emerald lead you to one of the chambers. You can.
Which one's Emerald?
That is the one who brought the drinks.
Can she come too?
Why, certainly, of course, but she's not a professional.
That's perfectly fine.
Only 7 gold, and if there's a problem, let us know.
Ah,
But with so many, they can guide her quite well.
of course.
She's a human, though. She's not
That's perfectly
exotic in
fine.
any way. Okay.
He's got a tail.
So we got 5. Dang. Holler.
All right, so that will be 63 gold.
63.
I freely give it. Why gold?
Alright, there you are.
Gold means nothing.
So what's the rest of the party doing now that this is happening?
Seems like having a good night tonight. We ain't gonna see him for 2 more games.
Still like 11 a.m.
Early riser.
It's like 11 a.m. on a Tuesday.
We're not gonna see you till like Friday or something.
Just come back like,
Another 63.
Another 63. Oh.
come back Friday just fluids.
I need more water.
So you're just contemplating at that temple, or are you doing something there?
Yeah, just like
Okay.
praying,
Just praying. Okay, good. So you have like, not much action going on in the morning on this side of town, but there's a few people coming in to pray. So it's there is some worship of
Good.
Bahamut here.
I was just kind of waiting for her to be done doing whatever she's doing.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Want to go, like, get the rest of the party? Get on our way.
I'm down. Just a little nervous about
So,
last night.
that's fine.
You sure?
Completely unrelated to what we're doing.
I'm getting an eerie feeling.
What?
Feeling.
I'm a guy who sees omens and like a lot of things. This is just a couple of brigands.
You went out to talk to your.
Yeah.
What is this outfit?
Nothing to report. You want to know if I knew anything? I didn't.
Okay. Alright. But yeah, we can go. I'll talk
Cool.
to you later.
So we're gonna go find him.
Okay, he's easy to find. He's praying at his temple. The mount is wandered off unless you specifically commanded it to go somewhere. But you,
it's just like
yeah. You can,
on the premises. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's no problem for the Drake to traverse in the temple there. It's almost a representation of your deity, just much smaller.
Yeah.
And so you, actually, you could perception if you notice them approaching because you're praying, but you see him praying in the temple.
Yeah, all perception.
Okay. They're not sneaking, so as long as it's not too bad.
Okay.
Yeah. So you sense some people are approaching, possibly to talk to you or something,
I'll give up.
and you see them.
Hey guys.
Good morning,
That's a new
baby.
toy you got there.
Ah, he's not a toy.
And take him out for a spin. You seen Morthos this morning?
No, I haven't.
Alright, cool.
I know he doesn't like me, but I'm having a bad feeling about Morthos in this place.
He's probably fine.
Okay.
I'm perfectly fine.
Morthos, could you make an athletics check, actually?
Yes.
Endurance.
Pull his hammy.
Candy might pop you. That's all I'm saying.
Constitution save.
Survival.
3.
Okay. Noted. Continue.
Never good.
Like,
So-
I need a
Pull a
break.
hammy.
I need a break. Oh,
I want out. I want out.
I need a break.
The mind is willing, but the body is soft. So, in my mind, getting this tree figurine hinges on him being able to get in and unlock the doors. So, I think we need to go find him.
Yeah. Are we sure that it's in there?
Well,
No,
it was,
we're not.
there was 2 rooms that I couldn't get into. One closest to the room I came in, and it was a small. It kind of felt like the same size as the room that I entered, and there was a large room. I'm having money. It's on the big room.
I'll take you up on my bet.
2 gold.
Alright.
Did the building have a basement or anything?
I couldn't check. There was a guard next to the stairs going down, and then there was another guard by the window.
So we know there's at least a first floor.
Okay.
If that makes a difference. I don't know how we're gonna get Morthos in there.
What were the names of the girls again?
Okay, the names of the
Sizzle,
girls.
Candy, Chastity, and something else.
Emerald, I believe,
Emerald was a human.
Yes. You want like the details? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you can be like a repeat customer.
Exactly.
So you're like, I'd like this.
Hi,
Hopefully we won't be here too much longer.
All right. So
Tainted his.
Candy is the celestial.
We have other
Candy.
we have other temples to visit.
We gotta go all around with it.
Alright.
The red tiefling is Sizzle.
Sizzle.
Hmm.
The tiefling was
Okay.
The silver dragonborn is Crystal.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
The half elf blonde is Chastity,
Okay.
and the human is Emerald. Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on.
Just so
For future
for
reference.
future reference. God. Morthos is a terrible person.
So you three were talking about the
Yeah.
embassy, I believe, or something.
I think 20-foot radius, maybe. I might have a way that he can get at least, the guards distracted. I can cast fog cloud, so that could.
And just kind of shroud them and
Mm,
they don't see anything.
mm.
And he just like hops the fence or something. The fence, did it have like spikes on top?
It did, yes.
Okay. So you need to.
I mean, they were decorative spikes, so they weren't like super hardcore, but they were you know,
Enough to
if
keep
you-
pigeons from like falling over or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, they'd have to perch in between them or something.
Right, okay.
So maybe you could try to like climb by going between it, but it'd be more difficult.
Okay.
Plus, I slowly sensed that there was some kind of magical
Right.
barrier.
Yeah, you weren't able to maintain concentration on things.
Mm-hmm. It's like coming out of that meeting room that started happening.
I'm just kind of looking through my spell book a little
Okay.
bit, see if there's anything else. No.
But we agree we're gonna go look for him.
Yes.
Okay, so.
So we can walk and talk again.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do.
Did any of us? I talked to that one chick that you tried to get with. I forget if she gave me any indicator of where he'd be.
No.
No, she just told him to get lost.
Sick. Okay.
And then he just found a random guy in the town, asked like, "Where's a place to go?" And
So I guess best thing to do would be to just ask people if they've seen a tiefling. They're not that common here
yeah, especially
in this area.
Yeah, you're- yeah. So okay. So just do a little. I assume you're all
Mhm.
in on this, so
14.
What? Is this investigation?
yes,
No.
or something charisma if you have a better charisma thing.
Okay, 17.
17. Not much luck over on this side, but you managed to hear a little bit of word of a tiefling that may have, not too many of them around this area, one that was kind of headed towards a certain street.
Okay.
So you're able to follow that lead and find kind of a street. It looks like a fairly typical street, with the nice buildings and stuff, and some scribbles on the ground here and there, kind of, some graffiti or whatever.
Are there people around?
Not too many. I mean, there's occasional passerby, but it's just a nice, quiet, nice neighborhood.
Mm.
Just here. Oh yeah.
Perception.
Perception?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I want candy.
I know that's him.
We got 13.
I got a 24.
You actually, from one of the buildings, you think you hear a damsel in distress. You hear screaming.
Screaming, damn.
So
Can't tell if that's good or not.
I turn to Heiveth and I'm just like, you hear that screaming over there?
Screaming.
Yeah.
That could be Morthos. He has been known to scare women.
What are you talking about?
What about the acolyte?
He's like, yeah, you're not right.
It's scary. I was just
Or
creeping
there's
out.
actually a woman in trouble, like unrelated.
Either way, we should check it out.
Yeah.
You actually hear a scream, but it's a different woman.
That's what.
Let's go.
Alright. I
Alright.
just shake my head.
So there's the building there. What's going on?
You're usually the one running into danger.
Alright. I'm just gonna tackle the door. Or just-
Okay.
Actually, first I'm gonna check to see if it's unlocked.
Okay, the door is actually unlocked.
Oh, okay. Then I'm just gonna open it.
And then you get, I assume everyone else is following, right? You get a few paces in and you start to get into this main room chamber, and then you actually see a middle-aged woman who's like, what are you doing in here? It's not polite to simply walk into a building. Are you here, a few of you here for business, or?
Getting.
What do you mean for business?
Well, for business of pleasure, of course.
The screaming we've heard coming in does not sound like.
Oh, that happens. I mean, it's if it's a concern, it's nothing to worry about. It's just it's the middle of the day. There's no nothing to worry about. We're not keeping people up at night. And
Is there a tiefling here?
well, we cannot discuss client details. That is a private matter.
Sounds like there's a tiefling.
Oh Jesus! Is it a red male tiefling? And as I say that, I have a coin. I have a gold coin, like I'm just moving it around my finger. There's a red male tiefling, and he has a thing for women. A lot of women. A lot of women.
I'm actually just gonna start walking away, like not out, but like down the hall.
Okay, I'm gonna have her make a perception to see if she's distracted by the conversation. Okay, she takes notice of this. It's like, oh, where are you going?
To find some women.
They can be brought out.
I prefer to watch them in their natural habitat.
All natural.
Well, they are to the left down the hallway if you
Okay.
wish to view them.
Is the screaming coming from the right down the hallway though?
It's straight ahead.
Okay. So I'm just gonna like feign left, and then as soon as she turns around, I'm gonna like go straight and then go to his room.
Okay, so it's like, we may be peddlers of the flesh, but we are not dishonest and give up things for simple gold coins.
Other than themselves, but
And I put the coin back in my hand. I'm like, listen, the tiefling we're looking for is not a enemy, a threat. He is a friend, an acquaintance.
Well, if you have such a friend, and if they are using this establishment, would it not be polite to simply wait
finish?
a bit?
you gonna finish 5 times with these women?
We have important matters,
Just done.
and
Okay.
we cannot leave or continue them without his help. You off.
Well, I can have someone fetch if there is someone around.
Please do that. Oh.
And then, oh wait, then she realizes, wait a second, that's not gonna work. So she actually begins going herself down the hallway.
Does she see me?
We're going back to you. So you're headed down the hallway.
I turn around. Is she like? Does she? See
This
me?
hasn't happened yet.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just walking down the hallway.
How hot is the middle-aged woman?
What?
How hot is the middle-aged woman?
Oh
She's
my
quite
God.
elegant, but
Not.
she's more the owner proprietor.
When you say middle-aged, though,
Like,
cougar age?
define that.
Like 40, 50?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna like keep going until
The noises are getting louder as you proceed. on.
until I find the door basically that seems to be the source of the
Ruckus.
yes. Thank you.
Yeah, so this door, particular one, that there's almost like a little bit of a red glow kind of coming from like the frames of like the edges.
Okay. I'm just gonna like try the door handle.
Yeah, no locks on the doors.
Yeah. Okay.
And so you
How is it a brothel with no locks on the doors?
well they have to be, they have to be able to get in whenever they
Oh, that's
yeah.
To tell them the time. of
Sorry, I,
Or like-
I don't have enough experience.
He can't just be murdering people. If there's the wrong kind of screaming, then people will run in.
Also, safe space. The women can leave when they please.
It doesn't lock on the inside. They can
But
leave.
still, you have to feel safe. Locking the door just doesn't feel safe.
Yeah. So as you turn the heart-shaped knob and
That's cute.
open it, there's like a
Scented candle kind of smell.
I forgot the
Probably
smells
like a
yet.
Sweat.
Uh,
Smell. Probably very.
Sweat and scented candle. You can. It doesn't cover it up.
There's a like right when you open the door, there's a waft of air that just like.
Oh.
The
Jesus.
steam pours out, and you have kind of like along the ceiling. You have kind of like almost like Chinese lanterns with like little red paper thing. So like it's almost like a red room, like lit by red. You know, like the ceiling is not some red because like the top, so they don't like catch on fire. And you have like a, there's not really a bed or anything, it's just kind of like a big padded area of pillows, like kind of like, think harem-y kind of
Yeah.
thing. And you have your tiefling, and you have your celestial, you have your half-elf, you got your
Tiefling,
another tiefling, dragonborn,
human.
there's some like grape feeding type thing going on, and whatnot. And it seems to be kind of everyone's really kind of chilling right now.
Right on. Morthos, my boy.
Bruh! Be like, ladies, hold on.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Hold on. Rolled an 18 on perception. Do I see his dick?
Holy
Are you looking for it as an active perception roll?
Because I want to give him a
Fully
nickname
erect.
from here on out, and I
Fully
need
erect.
to see it first.
Fully erect.
No.
How
Everybody's chilling.
fully erect. Always.
Yes is the answer.
Alright.
Fully erect. I'm just
Kind of lying on the side, like one of those like
Yeah.
little like couches that's like designed so like you don't really sleep or sit
Right.
down. You.
Alright, Limburger. Let's go. We gotta go.
I paid for these women.
Yeah, we gotta go. I'll pay you back. Dude, come on, man.
Look.
Like
Look,
you seem to be very active in what you're doing. Let's go.
what?
And actually, you notice the madam has arrived in the doorway.
Right behind you.
I found him. The ladies are fine, by the way. You're welcome.
There is an extra charge if you want additional guests.
I don't.
Then you might want to get up and leave because you get extra guests now.
Is there a way I can come back?
Well, yes, you're free to come. You're a great customer.
Correct. But is there like I
A re-entry fee. Physically and
like because I paid for the entire night.
You do have the entire night. So if you can
Okay.
get back before the night is over, then you may continue.
Okay.
You take a lunch break or.
Of course.
More than the grapes.
some electrolytes.
Ladies, I'll be back.
Yeah, you've got the whole day, so no need to rush.
Ladies, I'll be back. Don't worry. And then I'll head off. Like this. It's like I gotta go save the world.
So you're led out.
Trying to be a superhero walking down the room full of ladies.
You already paid for them. They already have to pretend to like you.
Hey, some of them might actually like me. You never know.
It might be the human. I mean,
It might be the human.
you picked her up from a bad situation.
Yeah,
She's having
It
a
might
good
be the
night.
human. Yeah.
So you're outside of the building. Party is reunited. What's going on here?
What the fuck, man?
Dude, calm down,
We
monster.
got things to do.
What'd you call me?
Munster. I'm just gonna call you various types of cheeses now.
Alright. I have a very, when flaccid, very skinny but girthy penis.
Skinny but girthy?
Short.
Okay.
Like
Short,
a
We haven't
cheese
showed.
like a cheesy.
No, but it's 6 inches around,
Yeah.
but 1 inch long.
But when
We did this. We rolled for him.
yeah, we did. But when fully erect, it like basically just accordions out,
Okay.
Anyway.
and it's like normal size, but like a little larger.
Right.
Because from 6 inches, gotta.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the same now.
It was like 15 to like 3 inches or whatever. It goes from 1 to 6 to 15 and 3. But anyways. So what's going on?
You need to break into the embassy. There's locked doors, and nobody here knows how to unlock them as well as you.
Well,
I can
you came to the right man.
You can unlock doors.
Yeah. You just gotta run into him really hard.
Oh. You know how to very quietly open doors.
Well, you came to the right man.
I know.
Yeah, we know. That's why we found him.
You think I wanted to go in there? I mean, I kind of did, but
Alright, well, let's do this then. Get it over quickly.
What time of day
We
is
might-
it
we
now?
probably-
It's like noonish.
Okay, cool. That'll be a good time to cast the fog cloud.
what is the weather like today? Sunny, no clouds in the sky.
It's like partially cloudy.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a decent day.
So we gotta make our way over there.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm heading here.
Alright, let's go.
All right. So you're
I'll use double dash the entire time.
so you're able to get there slightly faster than everyone else.
I'm gonna ride an axe.
You're gonna ride an axe.
I'm gonna ride an axe, my mount.
Oh! I said
Let's
I heard ride an axe, and I was like, you got an axe. So I was like, oh, like you have like a flying axe or something.
I get to run at 24 spaces
Oh man.
each turn.
All right.
I'll
We just
catch
take
up.
fast as well.
It's,
Huh? I mean, we
I'm not
take
trying to-
it
No, I'm just gonna do the second fast.
fast.
We'll make it.
And remember the orientation it was last time? Was it this way?
yes.
Yeah.
All right. Anything good in that last dice? All right. So we'll assume that you're on the outside of whatever side you want to be on.
This is the front. These are the guards here, I think.
Yeah. So we could have a couple guards out front there, and have a
Those are the guards.
yeah. There's a couple that go around the perimeter. So actually have the stuff drawn up there. So there's kind of like, oh, last time we remember there was guards that were walking the perimeter, a couple guards in the front. There was a guard at the top of the stairs, and a guard that was at this opposite window. Hey, that's not that's
Sorry, didn't know what that was.
terrain that's not been revealed.
Okay.
Scumbags.
Alright. Is this a doorway, I'm guessing?
That's a window. This is the second
second
story.
floor.
Second story.
Second story. So.
Because you know the information that the office would be on the second story. And the bottom floor is mostly just reception, essentially.
Okay, is there...
And so, based on the descriptions that you got from her from when she went in, there was a barracks here for the guards. There was kind of a meeting type room that may had some files in there. This was a bedroom, the way that she got in, with the bed there, and then this is the stairway that goes down.
Okay, so... I'm gonna... sneak to here.
Okay, this is a like a metal fence with like spike things at the top.
Okay.
So, Morthos.
Yes.
This is what we have so far. I can do fog cloud.
Okay.
I can put about like 20 foot radius
Uh-huh.
of, fog, so you have some kind of at
Yes.
least advantage to your
Okay.
stealth. And I show you like right there, that's how you get in. Thanean did a good job last time distracting the guards. If he wants to do that again,
So I think
that
what we
was
should
pretty
do-
much a one and done thing.
I think what we should do.
Distract them.
I think what we should do actually is you should put the fog cloud over the guards.
Okay.
I will just walk in through the front.
Just through the fog cloud.
Through the fog cloud.
Mhm.
Just walk in.
I mean, they still might see you.
Maybe.
I mean, what does
But
fog do? It makes you see like what, 10 feet in front of you, 5 feet in front of you.
I don't know. I don't have the spell. So.
If they never saw you in the first place, then potentially you could do that. But I think if they knew that you were there, because I think people could still attack through fog. It's just like it's almost like line of sight missing. So it's like
Okay.
if you were never detected, but like if you were there, then fog cloud, then you're gone. They're like, oh, where did that guy go? So
Right. No, I'd wait until the fog cloud was there.
Yeah.
And then just go like, and then just get here.
Mhm.
And then basically do like a cool parkour thing up to the second window.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Open.
This parkour.
Out of character, sorry.
It heavily obscures anybody's vision, so
Okay.
it's thick fog, so
Is there a distance on it? Because that will make a difference.
20 foot.
No, I mean distance that they're obscured. Like,
Oh,
can they
that's-
see 5 feet ahead of them? Can they see nothing?
It's just a simple.
Because I will assume that based on the thickness of the, you would have a rough idea. So
I think that's up to you. It just says heavily obscured.
okay, heavily obscured. So then it'll just be like loosey goosey sneak check type deal for that. Okay.
So yeah, so put the fog in front of them. Obviously, we're hiding at this point, or like far away. We're not
Mhm.
a threat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do that, and then I'll climb up to the window, open the window, and get in.
Okay.
What am I looking for?
Tree figurine.
There's two specific rooms. There's one immediately when you come in.
From the bedroom.
Yes.
Okay.
If it's not in there, the tree figure, then it's in the second room. It's bigger. You go down the hall. You take a left, then a right, and then you would see it.
Take a left and a right.
Yeah. That's great. Yeah.
So okay, got it.
Okay. So,
So it's down here.
mhm.
Okay.
And there is a guard. There might be a guard at the window, and there was one.
Was he looking possibly out the? Or do you know if there's a guard?
There was a last time I went in there was a guard right here at the window, and he was looking outside. So
Outside. Okay.
it was night. You know, they're half there, half awake.
Got it.
So same with the one by the stairs. So there's two potential guards outside. Don't know in the morning now. Then there was a lot in here, so they might be scattered around more in the day. So be wary of that. Okay. So you ready? It's all on you.
I think so.
All right. So
Is anyone else going to do anything during the process of this? Otherwise, it'll be a kind of a jump in whenever.
One of you guys could follow me if you want. I can help you out. I can help you through the window.
I am not sneaking.
Neither am I, but what I can do is cast Magic Circle, which is a 10-foot radius, and from a point I choose, and I can just make it that people within that circle can't leave the circle. So like if fog cloud dissipates and they're like, hey, who's that guy? And
They
then-
can't leave.
Exactly.
Okay. How long does that last?
An hour.
Perfect.
But they'll know it's me.
that's the
That's
second
that's
time.
perfectly fine. They can't sound an alarm at that point.
They can just yell.
Yeah, they could yell, but at that point we could probably just
Well, hopefully they'll be together so that they.
yeah.
I don't want you to get in trouble since they.
I mean, whatever.
All right.
Get in
Gotta
trouble
save the
with
world.
what? Get in trouble with what?
Save the world. It's just the Atlassian guards.
Oh,
Yeah, fuck them anyway.
yeah. I mean. So okay. So I'm gonna look out. Do a lookout. See if the two guards are there.
Mm.
Two guards are officially there.
Those two are there, and then
Officially.
you have the two that have been patrolling every once in a while.
Once the ones that are patrolling get here,
Uh huh.
cast the fog cloud.
Which ones? Those two in the front?
The two patrolling.
Oh, two right here.
Two in the front never move.
Okay. I moved to where I originally went to the house the first time, and I try to see if the window is open.
The bedroom one?
Yeah.
No, it's not open today.
Okay. So.
Ooh, interesting.
It's fine, I can probably still.
Yeah, before she was a cat, that was the problem. So she needed to find an open window. But if you're gonna do it in humanoid form, you should, as long as it's not locked. And even then, you could probably maybe finagle something. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. So, we all ready?
Yeah.
Alright. That's a signal because we're far away. Once they get there, I'll just go.
So I walked to around the front of the
Gate.
the gate and everything, and so I'm like I have Ruffles in front of me, and so it's like he's
So they can see you there because they're facing outwards.
Yeah.
So you're like standing in front of the guys.
yeah, and it's just nothing, and so it's like I'm making sure like he's moving extra much, so like his fur and dander is in my face, and so like I chew, I sneeze, and I also cast Fog Cloud.
Okay. So is there any rolls for that?
Yeah, 2060.
I just create
So,
a 20-foot
if you need to
radius.
escape quickly.
Okay. So
Don't
let's.
use it unless you need to.
Created out of
I probably
Let's
won't
create a
be.
20-foot radius.
So,
I try to get
it's
close.
like, it'll cover both of them.
Okay, yeah.
It'll super easily cover both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that
20
little
foot radius.
4x4
so
square,
40.
dead center in the middle. We'll say it is.
Mhm.
Oh, are you also in the fog cloud then? If it's
She'd be just outside of it.
I'm outside of it because I sneezed and.
Because it'd be 5, 10, 15, 20. So the gate and right up to the building
Okay.
would be 20 feet. Because if they're 5x5 squares.
But the radius is 20 feet. The
So,
diameter would be 40 feet.
oh, 20-foot radius?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, then you are in the cloud. And then some of it may have gotten in the building as well, even.
I chew.
So, alright.
So it's much bigger, yeah.
So we're gonna go. I'm gonna get to the gate. Is it closed?
Yes, it's generally closed, and then it would be opened when someone would say, "I'm here for business" or whatever.
Alright.
And they would
I'm gonna.
open. All right.
First level, too.
20 natural.
Natural 20.
Not natural.
Oh, okay. I was like, it's not actually like locked in like pick a lock sense. It's kind of like it's barred from the other side.
Okay.
But you're able. You can just reach through,
Got
and
it.
it's there, so no one's there to stop you. You
Yeah,
can just
yeah.
basically like pull the thing away,
Got it.
and then open the door.
Alright, cool. So walk in. I'm gonna sneak. He's gotta get through.
I'm not coming.
You think no?
You're not coming with me?
No, I'm just here in case they
They're all
see
both
me.
in armor. They're just gonna go shing 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 shing. So.
Got it.
Unless you're doing an
so
assault
I'm
or
gonna
something.
Close the gate then.
Mm-hmm.
Go
No
ahead.
problem. And this is for the
24.
This is for the sneak, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
24 for the sneak.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna get there.
Yeah. So how far is that? So make sure that the distance is, so we can make sure that the.
I got
You can do diagonals too. So.
So. 6.
And I'm gonna give that guy an extra perception because you went right by him. No good though.
Okay.
And those guys are gonna go
I'm
6.
assuming,
Just
yeah,
6.
so-
They don't know what's going on, so they're going this way.
They're
This way.
here, right?
Yes, they're going this way.
So
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And now the guards. Let's see what are they going to do? They're going to.
Did you cast the magic circle? Thing?
I'm gonna wait for them to actually do something first.
The fog lasts for an hour, so you have.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
But they could
Does-
leave and try and almost find me.
exactly,
Yeah.
Well, you're still in the fog.
you should leave.
That's
You should
true.
get out of there.
I'm in it.
You
So
gotta
you
leave.
hear some coughing
Take off.
back there, and now it's
So that
to
you're
you.
going when
Now it's
they-
to me. All right.
Mhm.
I'm gonna climb up to the window.
That might be sketchy.
Okay.
Don't leave.
Acrobatics check, I guess.
It would be
'cause I
athletics to
walked-
go
I
up,
walked
acrobatics to
and I
come down.
sneezed, and
Yeah,
then-
but then if she's
Interesting.
gone, like they can't yell at her.
But they might think.
Because
she's
it's a
not
climbing, basically.
But she's the goddess that they may
17.
have seen
Yeah,
earlier.
no problem. I mean, like the
don't think
architecture,
she's
it's
the
like that
goddess.
brick thing, so there's
If she
nice little spots.
magically
Good.
appeared,
No.
Okay.
You didn't-
So
Out of
get to
thin
the
air.
window.
You
Yeah, closed window, and you want
just
to
cast
attempt to open
fog
it,
on
Yeah,
them,
I guess.
like,
Or I'm gonna look into the window.
Okay, so you see the bedroom there, and this is daytime, no problem seeing bedroom.
Is there
Uh,
anyone in there?
no one's in the bed.
Do you
It's
want
not
to
made,
say
it's like
that when
unmade,
they
so
leave
probably
the
someone
window,
recently
you
used
say,
it like that
"Why'd
night,
you
but they
do that?"
didn't,
Yeah.
you know, maybe they're waiting for maids to do it. I don't know what their deal is.
So I'm gonna
You told me.
try and open the window.
No problem.
Just opens?
Opens straight up.
Alright. Go and close the window.
Okay, you close the window, and then these guys will move some more, so. And have them the same. So you're now inside, so you can just be on that one square. And now you're in this room. It seems like a fairly nice bedroom. It's small, but it's nice.
Is there a chest?
There is to my left here, or your right, that is like a chest of drawers, and then you have like almost like two like little...
Nightstands.
Yeah, in the bed. So it's kind of like a desk slash with drawers on it kind of thing.
I want to check both the nightstands for gold.
Clothes, all sorts of clothing in there.
Okay, forget it. And then I'm gonna go over to the door.
Okay.
I did it too. Nothing
I'm
special.
guessing it just opens, right?
Yeah, you're on the inside too. So
Right.
you even if it was locked, you could unlock it.
Does it open this way or that way?
It opens inward.
Inward? Okay, so I'm gonna open it inward, look outside, but not open the door fully. I'm just gonna like peek to
Yes.
see what's out. Right?
And then did you make a stealth check?
I will do that now.
Those
19.
opening windows.
Okay, 19. You see a guy sitting on like a little stool at the top of the stairs, looking down the stairs.
Looking down the stairs.
He seems awake, just kind of bored, but he's sitting there, just kind of looking out this window here, just kind of chilling.
Sorry.
What are you looking for?
See exactly what I can do with thaumaturgy.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking maybe I can just make him like not like hear anything for a sec
Oh, okay.
as I walk out and into the next room. Thaumaturgy. Okay, so can't really do that. Well, let me see.
You can create a sound that
I
from
can.
any point.
I
So
can
just
create
make
a sound. If I can make like a high pitch, like just kind of like bug him. And just
Uh-huh. Directly on him, right? So you're not
Yeah.
trying to create a noise for him to try to go to. You're trying-
Correct,
okay.
yeah, just
Okay.
on him. So it's
Okay.
like, what the hell? Like kind of a,
All right. So you would like to cast that on him?
yeah, just
Yeah. Okay.
Cast
So cast that, and is there any roll or anything
no,
going
I
with
just
that?
do it.
Okay. So I'd actually like you to make a wisdom savings throw.
I got a 4.
4. Like you go to do your movements and the things work, but it just seems to fizzle out.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do?
You can make the window open.
Just sneak by it.
I'm scared that the sneak won't work. It's always
It's,
during.
it's
when I-
magic.
What?
It's only magic that has a hard time doing it.
No, I know, but like in past D&D, whenever I try and sneak past someone,
It
I
never
always
works.
I always fail. So okay, but I'm gonna try and sneak and just go straight into the room.
Into the hallway, or
I'm gonna go into the hallway and into the room.
okay. So like let's play out the move, and then we'll roll for it, so we can get the.
So I
So
basically I just
1, 2, 3, and then you're going to attempt to. So you're going to be sneaking, and then attempt to open this
the door,
door, and
yeah.
we'll see if anything else. So the sneak.
All right. 25.
Silence. So you get to the door in this room. This guy, he's just looking that way because he's expecting people to come up the stairs.
Okay.
So you've kind of
I'm
gotten the
just in
jump
my
on.
cloak, just like.
Yeah.
Being super like. Ta-da.
All right. So then I'm gonna try and unlock. I'm gonna check to see if the door's unlocked.
The door is definitely locked.
Definitely locked.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna.
It's kind of a little bit of a sturdier door too.
Okay.
So
I'm
it's
try and pick it.
yeah. So now you can do this, and then because it's
He's
kind
not
of there's
sure
like a
if he's
sneak and there was a
picking
pick. I'm gonna say that this turn is gonna end at the open door, and then it'll be the next turn to go
For
in.
sure. Yeah. No, fair enough. All right. Natural 1.
Okay, so you go to unlock the door, and then you hear like a snap, and your tools are you're gonna have to either get them repaired or buy some new ones because it's broken off in the lock.
I need these tools I have. Okay.
but it wasn't loud enough to alert the guard.
Good. Okay. Is there? Sorry, I can't see. Okay.
Yeah, so there's like this is like hallways where there's like windows on the ends.
Yeah. Okay. But that's the end of the turn at that point?
Yeah, so you could
So-
attempt again if you have some other way of getting in.
None that would.
And then on the outside,
I have
the guards
but
have
that might be
yeah.
too loud.
Yeah, the guards have actually wandered outside of the smoke cloud. They're trying to see what's so they've kind of one to each corner, and then this is progressing.
Yeah, I left as soon after I
Yeah.
sneezed.
For anyone who's watching from the outside, just that's what that is going on.
Yeah.
So they're just they're looking around and see what's going on. Are you still there?
I was like across the street, kind of
Okay.
on the bench.
And where are you?
Out of sight. Down the street.
Okay, you're just down the street.
Yeah.
Okay. So
You're there. He's there in case a fight breaks out.
yeah. You don't look suspicious enough, so they're not really taking any notice to you. They're just like, what is this
Is
cloud?
it the same guards from last night?
Not the same guards.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, actually but you were kind of disguised. So we're back to Morthos. What's
So I'm gonna
he gonna do?
go back into the room.
Yeah, no problem.
No problem.
No problem.
Okay. Look out the window.
Okay. And so you see the
It's-
smoke cloud. You see this guard over here. You can't see the smoke obscures the other one if they're there.
Okay. Which way is he looking this way?
He's like looking towards the cloud and like looking around the perimeter. He's not looking up because you are on the second story.
I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy in to here. Like just,
Okay.
Just like kind of a door, like a door shutting. Like
Okay.
the gate shutting actually.
Okay. So could you make a wisdom save?
Yes. Natural 20.
Natural 20. No problem. Gate sounds like it's shut. And he immediately kind of darts over, and then he actually follows along the line of the fence because he can't see in there, and he has one hand on the fence, so he's going to try to find that door, it looks like. And he goes into the smoke.
Okay. So 6 feet. I then am gonna climb up, like open the window, climb out the window, and just see if there's another window.
There is another window.
Okay. I'm
Yes, you're out there.
Right there. I'm gonna
Climb to the
climb over to the next window.
acrobatics this time.
Okay, shit. 7.
7. Okay, so why don't you make a stealth check? So you're able to get over there, but there is kind of like a
Like a slip or something like
yes,
that.
yes.
11.
11. It's one of those things where like like the piece crumbles off
Yeah.
the edge of the windowsill and it like falls a little rock goes
Okay. So.
and then silence.
Okay. I'm gonna look inside the window.
Okay. You see like a series of like shelves with stuff on it.
Any people.
No people. So the room there's no light in other than the window light.
Try and open the window.
Yeah, opens without a problem.
Get in.
Okay, you're in. All right, so it appears to be some sort of storeroom. And so you have like all these, it's basically like,
Also closed.
yes. So think of it, it's almost like bookshelves, but like it's not books necessarily, there's lots of stuff on all this.
Okay.
So it
I'm
looks
assuming
like,
you told me what it looked like, right?
Like a tree and
It's got a false bottom.
It has a false
That's
bottom.
where-
false bottom.
We don't actually need the tree figurine. We just need the thing that's inside of it. But
It's like a chemical.
So you can, yeah, if it's easier to sneak it out, you can take it out.
Okay.
yeah,
So,
because it's about a foot tall.
alright. I'm gonna
The figure.
look around for said tree figurine.
okay, investigation. And I think these guys are still going. You don't see anything that looks like a tree. You see lots of just like all sorts of stuff. It just seems like this is just where they store things. It's not a bedroom. It's not and there's nothing in particular that's,
So you said it's for sure in one of these two. Okay.
because
Well, we don't even know it's in the building.
well, the information was that if she has it, it would probably be in her office, and her office was on the top floor.
So I'm gonna look again because I don't feel
Okay.
like I
Okay.
looked hard. Like I looked around.
You're going to continue to
Yeah,
investigate.
Continue.
So they're going to continue to move up.
Screw that dice. Okay, so natural one.
All right, so you're actually digging really deep, and one of the shelves actually falls over and kind of makes a crash, and
I'm gonna pick it back up.
yeah, and then that's all that happens there.
Anyone come in?
Not yet, at least. But it was a pretty loud.
I'm gonna look one more time.
Okay.
Look around one more time. 12.
Still no tree.
Still no tree.
I mean, there's like interesting looking like some rope in a bag. It looked kind of like high end, but
I'll take those two.
okay.
So, rope.
Interesting rope, interesting bag. And then you hear a jingling at the door.
I'm gonna open the window,
Mm-hmm.
climb out the window,
Mhm.
close the window, and just like
Do the next to the window thing.
kind of like just hold on to the window and like. Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna actually try and climb over
Okay.
to this window.
Okay.
Open
So
it
so
up
then
again.
so an acrobatics for that.
15.
No problem.
Okay.
So you are in the first square, I would say,
Okay.
because that, and the opening and closing the windows, they're not locked or anything, so that's
Okay.
all fine.
Okay. So in
And
there.
then you hear some more jingling, actually, like some ratcheting, kind of
Coming-
metal on metal kind of
coming
noise,
from where?
coming from this way.
This way.
Yeah, like
The
to
door?
yeah, somewhere in the hallway.
I'm gonna hide under the bed.
Okay, so you can get in the end just as stealth.
14.
All right, so you can just put them.
Ta-da!
Then you actually hear like a forced metal noise, and you hear a door open.
Is it the door of the room I'm in?
The door of the room you're in does not open.
Because you broke off your thieves' tool, so
Mhm,
they
so
had to
they-
like grind it out.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna wait until. So, is it safe to assume that they're in the room at this point?
You heard a door open. They could have gone in. They could have, oh no, run away. They could have done a lot of stuff.
Okay, so I'm gonna get out from under the bed.
Okay.
And it opens in, correct?
Yeah. So
Which
you do. It opens so that you could see him when he was sitting on his stool.
Okay, so it opens this way.
Yeah.
So,
So you're gonna take a peek out.
no. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll open it and like look.
You
it.
see an empty stool.
Empty stool.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I look to the right? Just
Uh,
a little.
Yeah. I mean, for where you can look, you don't see anything
That.
here.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy down the stairs
Okay.
of a door closing.
Okay. Wisdom check there. Makes that noise. You hear kind of a little bit of a voice downstairs and some movement.
Does anyone run
No,
past me?
no.
I mean, you still can't unlock that door. I don't know what you're doing.
Trying to think. I'm thinking. Okay. So there's 2 windows there. Okay. What I'm gonna do is sneak to 6. That works too, right?
It'd be 1, 2, yeah, you have to go out the door straight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can't go through the corner. So in this case, you would have to go straight.
So I'm gonna dash then. Dash sneak, does that work?
No.
Well, I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna sneak to
Here. Okay. So then,
24.
okay. You actually hear behind you. You hear a door closing, and do you look or not?
Yes.
Okay. So you actually see the guy that was sitting down. He's closed the door, and he started to walk back towards this way.
Doesn't see me though.
So he's right here, and he's closed the door and he's turned back that way.
Didn't see me.
He doesn't seem to have seen you.
I'm just like. Alright. My turn again.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go here to the window.
Okay.
Is it still? There's still fog. I'm guessing.
Yeah, out
that's up
there.
To an
That's
hour.
up to an
How
hour.
long has it been?
It's not gonna get an hour. If an hour, he's gonna get captured if he's in here an hour.
Yeah. It's been
A few minutes.
maybe
Yeah.
a couple minutes.
So like for you, who you see now, these other guards, they've seen the smoke now, and they're also kind of starting to investigate what's going on here. One of them actually runs in to the smoke and disappears.
And okay.
The other one's staying on the outside, kind of
So
talking with the other guard
Is
that
this
was.
in the smoke. This window.
So
No, the smoke doesn't go high enough.
Okay, fair enough.
It was more
So he
straightforward.
would definitely see me.
Well, if
Possibly.
they're in the smoke, they're not going to see
Or
you.
he would see me.
If he looks up, yes.
Okay. Okay. So I'm looking at the window.
And you see the smoke, so you actually can only see one guard over there. That's all you can see.
Okay.
Everyone else is either in the smoke
So
or on the
I'm
other side of the
gonna
building or
Open the window just a tad so I
Okay.
can cast thaumaturgy
where.
here to like a gate, like someone like just basically someone's climbing the fence.
Okay.
Make that sort of.
So wisdom save.
Thank God, 17.
All right. You that one's not phased. You do hear some footsteps, and one guard does run out here with his weapons at the ready, but and he's like looking out, seeing it. What's going on?
I see this guy, right?
Yeah, you can see him, and you see that guy's run out. You're just across the street there,
Okay.
and the other guy's covered in smoke if he's there.
I'm going to cast blindness on this man.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw. On a fail, they are blinded for 1 minute.
Okay. 17.
Just passes. Yeah.
Okay. And then he doesn't notice the direction.
Yeah, I was kind of like
Yeah.
muttering it under my breath, just kind
Yeah,
of.
and the other guy didn't notice you either. He was looking in the wrong direction. So Morthos, what's going on?
Sorry, man. I tried.
No, you're fine.
I try to meet up with Thanean.
Okay.
Okay. I'll actually go meet up with the
Okay, so you three are together, kind of.
Weird weather today.
I've seen better.
I'm gonna do the same. I think what I'm gonna do is here, because what's in the fog here?
That would be in the fog, 20 radius, so it's
Okay,
like this
so
whole.
It's here in a circle.
Okay, so I'm gonna right here cast thaumaturgy for the.
Okay, so
Same-
wisdom,
someone's climbing
yeah,
the fence.
wisdom save.
5
Fizzles out.
fizzles out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try one more time.
Okay.
It's a cantrip, so.
Yeah. Just for this turn, I'm gonna try
Mhm.
one more time. 11.
Fizzles out again.
Okay. I'm gonna.
The guards are kind of still wandering around there. They're kind of searching. The two have kind of
Can't see
regained. They're
them
kind
too
of
right there.
getting kind of a more speedy patrol.
But they're now together again.
Two of them, the patrol guards, are together again.
Okay.
and they are patrolling, but at a faster rate.
Okay, so where would they?
They're actually going opposite ways. So
They're both going opposite ways. So
Yeah.
he was.
So we'll say they're both in the corners, basically.
Okay, that's fine.
But there's still the one guy from the.
there.
We don't know what happened
So-
to him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, 'cause he's in the smoke.
He
Yeah.
went in.
He's just in the fog.
Yeah, one emerged from the smoke, and he's in the smoke somewhere, as far as
So
we
you got a
know.
window.
Yes. So I'm gonna open the window in the
Okay.
hall that opens. I'm guessing fine.
Yeah. Well, actually, yes, it does. It opens fine.
Okay. Open it because it's kind of a big window. So
Mhm.
it's either
Bay window.
whatever. Yeah, bay window. So I'm gonna open it, climb out, and try and get to that window.
Okay, so just be a acrobatics there.
9.
Yeah, you're able to make it to the window. You see a tiefling very awkwardly making his way across the roof there to the
Not my
other
best.
window.
All right. So, do I get in? I'm guessing
This window does not open.
does not open.
Cool.
All right. I'm gonna do the same thing. Try and get to that window.
Okay.
7.
This one's closer. You're almost able to hop, but you still
All right. No.
like the thing where you like wave your hands like this to gang out.
All right. Try and open this window.
Same situation. And these windows, they're actually they look opaque rather than clear.
Interesting. Like frosted glass.
Yeah, like very heavy though.
I'm gonna. Take my sheath with the take my dagger with the sheath
Uh huh.
and no.
You're gonna like try to break it or something, or
Yeah.
You
Okay.
kind of fidget with
Or-
the lock first.
Or yeah, I could try it with one of my just regular daggers. I'm just gonna try and
like pry.
Yeah, pry
Okay.
it open.
So make a strength check, yeah, or dexterity if you would like.
I'll do that. 6.
It's kind of like it's just the tolerances are so tight you can't get the dagger in underneath.
Okay.
It's just like
So I think
it's almost like two pieces of stone, like you know.
got it. Yeah. I think with my disguise kit, does that come with clothes? I'm guessing.
It would come with like commoner clothes, I guess, unless you bought something special.
Yeah. So with the commoner, just like a shirt, like wrap
Okay.
wrap my hammer.
Okay.
Just.
All right. So make a attack or strength check here. There you go.
Is it open?
And
No, I got a natural one. So just
Well,
damn.
the hammer, it actually you hit pretty hard. It actually breaks through the cloth, so that cloth is destroyed. The hammer's fine because you wrap.
I'm gonna try and rewrap it.
Okay.
Try one more time.
Same thing.
2.
You're just too weak to break this window.
I have a crowbar. Can I?
Okay,
try
you
and-
can try. This is dexterity. This is kind of it's a very tight little space, so it's hard to get in there.
I'll do my best. Not natural 20.
You're able to get it in there, but it just doesn't move.
This is gonna be loud. All right, Eldritch. That won't do it, would it?
Probably would.
Okay, would it? Okay, Eldritch blast the window. Just.
Okay, so make a wisdom save.
Nope.
Fizzles out.
4. Try again. 19.
19. So you do the Eldritch Blast, and how much damage does that do?
Remember, there's 2.
Yeah. So. Which one modifier I think I did? Oh, yeah. 17.
17. So the blast goes off, and there's a slight shimmer on the window, and then a crack goes down the middle.
Here we go.
Alright. Try it again.
Okay.
Did you get 2 of them?
It's a cantrip. I can do it
That
as much
was-
as I want. It's just
That was two. That was
beams.
two. That was two.
Oh, it
Oh.
made the crash. Okay.
Yeah. So try it again.
And you also hear some voices kind of like some chatter among the guards, like what the you know?
17.
It's another hit,
Okay.
or like it goes off. It's not doesn't fizzle.
9.
9. So like one of the sides of the pane does kind of shatter inwards. The other one is still there. You can still fit through though. It's a big enough gap.
Okay.
Dexterity check that.
Okay.
It's a lot of sharp
13.
13. You're able to slip by without cutting your clothes or anything.
Okay, cool.
And you find yourself inside of this room here. And
Looks officey.
yeah, you see a couple of like the one closer to you is a workbench. The other one's kind of like a shelves on either side. You see kind of a desk, lots of papers and things. And over here you see kind of a fancy door looking thing. It looks like it may have a complex lock, but you're on the inside, so
Right,
that's
so it's all that
not
matters.
too big of a deal.
Alright.
And then over there you see I should have made it bigger. It's kind of like a workbench over in that corner.
In this corner?
Yes.
So
And-
2 workbenches and 2 shelves and a desk.
Yes, and then at that workbench over there, you see there is someone there actually, and they actually it is not Corin, but I have a figure here. And they slowly turn towards you, hooded figure. They appear to be human,
Okay.
and they have a very wide-eyed look, and they are holding a tree figurine.
Okay.
And they tell you, don't move.
We cast Hellish Rebuke on him.
Okay, how does that work?
It's dex save.
Dex save. All right. And what's the DC?
This is just my dex.
No.
No, what's the DC for the save?
Oh.
It's
8 plus
hold
proficiency
on, hold on.
plus your spellcasting modifier. It's not gonna say the spells.
Okay. 8 plus proficiency plus my what?
Spellcasting modifier, so it'd be 11 plus whatever your
So-
spellcasting modifier.
11 plus 13.
So 13 is it what it is?
I'm guessing, right? Is that how it works?
11, but yeah, 13.
Okay, so they failed the save.
Yes. Alright. Uh, 13.
13 damage. Okay. And
And
what kind of damage is that? Is it like fire, or what's going on with that?
It is fire damage.
All right. So and it's like a blast kind of thing.
So, okay. It's surrounded by hellish. They're surrounded by hellish flames.
Okay, so they're just it's like flames come up on them kind of thing.
Yeah, and the creature that damaged.
Oh, does they have to attack
They
you?
have to attack me. Never
Okay,
mind,
so
not
that
doing
okay.
I'll just Eldritch Blast, which is just AC.
Okay.
Um, 6.
6. All right, so the Eldritch Blast, it flies by them to the side, and there's a little bit of a rattle on like the bookshelf over there, and then they look over, they look very scared.
I just need the tree.
Maybe we can make a deal, friend, but now is not the time to be making such sudden movements.
Why?
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 This room is quite trapped.
Okay, can you just toss me the tree? I'll give you 30 gold. I'll put it in a little pouch, toss it to you for the tree.
The human makes a dash towards the door and jumps makes a jump actually, and as they're going here, like stomp down, and then as they do, several things happen. So let me.
This will be fun. I may die.
So
Fine. I have lesser restoration.
down the middle of the room, there is a like a glittering like wall. It looks like,
Okay.
and that's all that's happened. It's your turn now, and they've made it to the door, and it looks like they're trying to
Open the door.
yeah.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna. Dash and tackle. I'm gonna run and tackle him.
Okay. So as you get to that glittering stuff, you basically just slam into it.
Alright.
For 1 damage.
For 1 damage.
Just hit your head there.
Okay, so.
So you'd just be right at the
I'm gonna
halfway
try
point.
and cast Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay, so
See if this
cast the
possible.
Eldritch Blast, yeah.
7.
It goes through the field, but it misses. It actually hits the door.
Okay.
And now actually at the door, a almost like a giant metal additional door slams down, so they're not able to open the door in time. And the same thing on the windows.
Oh, you're fucked. Oh, you're super fucked.
Do we see with the windows? Do we see like a change? Because since this is
You
our
would
fault-
see that. I could perception that. You might see that.
I mean, they're all with me, but I guess I'm paying the most attention, or.
Well, if you're hanging out as a group across the street, it's more suspicious. So they'll probably notice. So I just assume that you're the one who's peeking.
I got a 15 on the perception.
All right. So you don't see any difference in this window, but on that window, the one that was broken into, you see something come down.
Okay. That's not good.
Alright.
As soon
So,
as-
but he can't get out now.
Yeah, you're both trapped in the room right now.
That's
on
at
separate
least
sides.
fine right now.
Mhm.
It's fine right now.
As soon as Thanean tells me about that, I just try to split from the group and I make it at
Mhm.
least.
Hold on, I'm gonna grab her
Huh?
arm and tell her not to do anything that
Mhm.
looks too weird.
I'm not doing anything.
Oh, just move slowly.
Just walk.
That's not no.
Just
Chill.
walk.
But yeah, I still head to this area. But
Ocean's 11, just chill, like.
Dun,
don't-
dun,
just
dun.
the fact like how you told me was kind of Ocean's 11, so I'm just following.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah.
So. My turn now?
Yes, or he is going to attempt to do something with this door, this metal door that's come down. So he's going to make a to pick it essentially. He gets a click, and there's like a little thing to work with, but it doesn't seem to unlock.
Eldritch Blast him.
Okay, so make another Eldritch Blast.
9.
That misses again, hits the door, puts a little dent in it, and so now
Stationary.
he's dodgy. He's dodgy. You know.
That's a
Special
jazz
elven
class.
die. You want a special elven die?
Nah, that's okay. Thank you though.
You sure?
Yeah. I don't want to mess up your die.
It's fine.
I'm not rolling well, so.
He's like, I don't know.
So now a rune glows on the desk, and you're going to need to make a wisdom save as well as him. She does not pass.
Yeah.
You
I
do?
think I'll be all right.
Yeah, you see he's actually frozen solid, not like petrified, not cold solid, but like he's motionless.
All right. Cast Eldritch Blast on him, I guess.
Okay, with advantage.
Ooh, yes. All right, 21.
Okay.
So.
I don't know, is that a
Oh.
finesse weapon though? Because if you were throwing
Oh, that's
it,
true. It's,
yeah.
it's not with magic. That's right.
So just be regular blast.
Okay, so 12.
12. Okay. All right, so now he's going to attempt to resist more stuff, which he starts to move a bit, but he's still kind of stuck there. So he's more kind of not fully frozen, but like he can't take an action. So he's kind of like, we'll call it stunned or whatever. And you will actually need to make another wisdom save.
5.
You just feel your muscles just tighten until like you can't move. You can breathe still and stuff like that, but just all your muscle skeletal stuff.
Okay.
And you see on the sides of the well, you can't see these sides, but because you can't turn your head, but you can see like little
From me.
openings come up like on either side of the room, and you see kind of like some floating blades that are spinning in there.
And this is an office, off character. This is an office space, right?
Yes.
Oh god.
In an embassy that is, you know, already warded against magic, and
Yeah.
See, it was his fault. He ran. If
well, he intentionally did set off the trap. He
Yeah.
he hit the pressure plate.
But
Thinking
was-
he could get out before it went off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the door closed, and now you're both kind of stuck in here.
All right. So.
So he's gonna make another attempt at that door over there. Let's see. You hear another click on that metal door, and now it is back to your turn. So you get to make a
Wisdom?
save. Yeah, wisdom.
11.
11. No good. Now those blades that were spinning, they're now coming out into the room.
Cool.
I don't think you get a dexterity check because you're frozen,
Yeah.
essentially. So let's see. So they're just gonna do, well, he has got to try to dodge it, which he does. And so you got 10 damage from these spinning, they're floating, there's no mechanical to it, it's just basically like a
Right.
sp-
Spinning sword.
spinning sword, yeah.
So I got 10 damage?
Yes, yes.
All right.
But it's back to you.
I'm going to try and do that save again. So
Mhm.
19.
Yeah, and you get your turn.
All right. I'm gonna. And there's no. And like, okay. I'm gonna try and put my hand through the wall thing, I guess.
Or like into the thing. It's just an empty space, so you're able to move up to like the wall, and it's just like an empty space where that was storing kind of the blades.
No, like the.
The glitter wall.
Oh, the glitter wall?
Yeah.
Oh well, it's almost like a not a solid wall, but it's almost like, imagine like magnetic force. Like it's there. It's
like a
very
force
strong.
field.
It doesn't burn or anything. It's just like resistance.
It's resistance.
Well, yeah, I mean, like you could, like if you take a finger, you could get a little further than if you put a hand, but
Got it.
so it's not like
no
a,
way I could possibly break it either. Guessing.
I don't know. You tell me if you have a way.
The magic goes right through it.
Yeah, the magic goes right through it. I'm gonna hit him with the Eldritch, try and hit him with the Eldritch Rod. I'll deal
Okay.
with him first. Start to deal with this damn room. 6.
Another miss. It hits that door. It's like it's hitting over his head and stuff. He's just like frantically working at the lock this whole time, like,
Damn. Alright.
which he will continue to do. And you hear a third click, and the metal door goes up, but there's still the original door is there.
Alright.
And actually, now everyone's gonna reduce him. He resists the paralysis.
16.
Resisted, and now we have a dex check for those blades. He's good.
Natural 20.
Yeah, I mean, like you just
Just
you,
like-
you just do one of those head turn.
Now that I can move.
This is easy.
Alright.
So back to you.
He hasn't attacked me.
No, he's been working on that door to escape this room, and he's probably just gonna leave you to die.
So Eldritch Blast him.
Okay.
Again. What the fuck? 8.
This time, instead of over his shoulders, between his legs, like it hits the wood door.
I'm just like, God damn it!
So now he's gonna try to get this normal door, which he's able to get the click there. He steps. Actually, he's gonna attempt to sneak. Actually,
He's gonna attempt to sneak?
yes.
The guard.
There's still other threats besides this room. He's not sneaking from you.
No, he's trying to sneak from the guards.
Yeah, he doesn't know if there's guards in the hallway.
So he's also trying to steal the stand tree thing. What the
That's not even the
fuck? No! I thought he was just like the helper dude.
So he steps out, and you do not see him at this point.
Alright.
But the door is open on that. He didn't close it.
I'm just gonna be like, fuck it, and just like go to here.
The window?
Yeah.
All right, so you have a similar thing to the door, but like a
Yeah.
window-shaped version. Like you see, there is like a mechanism to it.
I'm gonna just try and get my crowbar to
Okay,
open it.
strength.
Or like the mechanism. Like
Okay, so dex.
crowbar
Yeah.
the mechanism.
Okay, so you're gonna try to damage the. Do you want to attack it, or do you want to like strength?
Try and
or,
like pick it with the crowbar of sorts.
Okay, you're trying to sabotage the mechanism with the
Yeah.
crowbar. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what would that be? Dex?
Yeah, that's fine. Because you're doing it in a skillful kind of way.
19.
Yeah, like you can see, you definitely like take out one of the gears, and it kind of like it's like the tension releases. So now it's kind of like,
All right.
you know what I mean?
Do it one more time.
We have some a wisdom and a dexterity
Okay, so
save.
wisdom. 13.
You feel your muscles
Or
start
12.
to lock up, and then you kind of hulk up like, and you're able to resist that. And the blades coming by,
15.
yeah, you're able to duck them.
All right.
You actually see that it looks like as long as you're not standing, you could probably you could crouch around maybe.
Okay. Oh.
But the window's up high, so you're gonna
Yeah.
have to, as long as you're working on this window.
All right. So one more time. Shit. 7.
You're working on the window
Yeah.
thing? Okay, so this one, you seem to pop something into place. It starts to go up a little bit again, but doesn't close completely like it was before. So you're still in a better place than you were.
All right. Wisdom and dex again. 12.
Okay.
Wisdom.
Yeah, you're able to resist that.
10.
All right, so we have some blades. This time you get too distracted opening up the
Okay.
window.
Just end all of your turns by crouching.
15.
All right.
And then on the outside, you hear a very loud shattering of glass.
I'm around this area.
Okay, then you actually see a guy busts through here, like jumping through the window, and falls down to the ground below. And they've been around the corner, and then they basically immediately come back.
Okay,
And
and
see
they
what-
see the guy. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to cast anything to be like I'm a part of this. I just send Ruffles to follow him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Back to the room.
Good call. All right. I'm gonna. What do I have to do? Oh, you just did the thing.
You're just trying to do a skill check on this window here.
20. Not natural.
Okay, so you're able to, you've weakened the gears enough, you're able to, get the window about halfway down.
Can I climb through at this point?
You can attempt to squeeze through there,
I'm gonna attempt to squeeze through there.
but that'll be the next turn. So,
Damn it. All right.
a couple
Roll.
more checks.
Wisdom.
Blades are just tearing up this room.
13 or 12.
Okay, yes.
6.
6. So you're actually you try to get out through the window, and you're kind of halfway, but then your legs just get caught by the blades on the other side.
Ooh, you might be a paraplegic.
16.
Thank God. Got 1 health. All right.
He only don't come out of here with nubs. Like,
We good. Alright.
All right, so you're trying to squeeze out, I'm assuming?
Squeeze out and just go to the ground. Like,
Okay.
or squeeze out and just like
Grab on so you don't fall and
Yeah,
take
yeah.
the, you know,
Yeah,
if
take
you have
the
one health.
damage,
Yeah.
but-
So the two of you that are over there, you see that he's like halfway through this window, like pushing out this way,
8.
and then you're able to push out, and then you start to fall, but you're gonna try to grab onto that ledge.
Right. What would that be?
It's gonna be a dexterity.
Okay.
Acrobatics, we'll even say.
13.
13. So you're able to have the one hand cliffhanger.
Yes.
And that's how we'll end today.
If only that was 20 minutes later.
All right.
So you guys do see this, and then you're kind of following off that way, and so you've sent Ruffles. I don't know if you're giving chase or you just have Ruffles handling that.
I'm giving chase as well.
Okay, so you're there's some. Well, actually, they're still on the ground, so they have to handle this.
Yeah, I'm kind of more. If he does like come out about this way, I'm gonna casually walk and then just follow.
Mm-hmm.
But like when he fell, I just have Ruffles like close to the window just to observe him.
Mm-hmm.
So he'd be the one chasing. I'm the one.
All right,
following.
so let's put him back on the map. All right. So he's actually going to get up. He's going to dash this way. And then as he gets here, where? Oh, there. I got lost in there.
So I gotta make sure you have room.
Suddenly, several bolts come from this direction over here. Most of them miss, but one of them does strike the guard for some damage. And then he sprints by. And he's at the fence, but attack of opportunity on him. On the guard, which does not succeed. He couldn't handle it. It was just all happened too fast. He got hit by a bolt. And now we are back to Morthos, hanging onto the ledge.
How far is it down?
It's probably 20-something feet, maybe a little more.
Possibly behind you.
Oh, did you give him some?
I give him
You give
one.
me one. Yeah. One.
Okay.
Nah, that's cool. I'll just climb down.
Okay, so that'd be acrobatics for down.
14.
Yeah, you're able to climb down, and you're basically into the edge of the cloud of smoke right now.
Okay.
And then you hear footsteps and movement all kind of around that area.
All right. Which way is that guy looking? Not that I would know, but I'm just curious.
He's looking this way because he's
Alright.
was trying to take the opportunity attack on this guy.
All right.
But you have no idea of any about this stuff anyways. You just
Yeah.
know that there's a room of
Well-
death and you climbed out and
Okay, I climbed out. Do I see? Well, I can see her, right?
if you yeah, probably, yeah.
All right. I'll look around. Do I see her? I'm guessing like that way.
You'll see her. I don't know. You might see
Joe!
him.
I mean, I'm right in front of you.
Oh, you are.
And he's like further on down.
Got it. I'll be like, Yo, Alf!
Oh, what?
What are you doing over there?
Guy ran. Like he fell out the
Fucking
window.
catch that guy!
Ruffles is on it.
All right. Fucking get him. And then I'm gonna just dash.
Oh, to the gate.
Yeah,
Okay.
just get out. I'm just like,
Okay. Okay.
gonna
So
leave. I'm just gonna like,
Oh.
so there's going to be an action to open that gate,
All right. So
and then we'll see all this yelling if anyone noticed that who was in the
I
cloud.
don't care at this point.
Should care if they hear you're dead.
No, dude, it was cool.
All right. So
Cloud of smoke. It's fine.
you hear the guards are like, "There's someone there. Get him!" And but they don't seem to at least immediately find you.
All right. I'm gonna. Open
All right.
the
Yeah.
page.
Yeah. You opened at the previous one, so now as in this turn you're going.
All right. So
And then in this one, he's basically making
Don't put me.
over the fence,
they haven't seen me. They don't know what I look like.
hops it, and starts dashing off that way.
Okay.
The guard tries to follow, and we'll see if he can get over the fence. He is kind of stuck climbing and loses ground. So he's kind of like, he's got too much gear on.
I can't.
You are
that's-
out of there
that's
at this
out
point.
Fucking- You can't.
Is that you are
Some-
circle of the moon? That's
I
your
know.
one.
Can't.
I
Oh
can't.
my god.
You get it?
It's the whole
No.
point of being.
What the hell?
Gonna
So,
walk away.
dude, hold on. Dude, another dude has it. Another dude was stealing it. Apparently, elf woman. She's got to handle the badger. That's cool.
Is that white though?
Yeah. Can someone heal me, please?
Alright.
So as
Three for 20.
me,
Yeah.
Ruffles is like.
Ruffles could probably be here, like somewhere by the guard.
Okay.
Guard's not going to attack. It's just unless he decides to attack animals randomly. So.
Okay. But
He might be suspicious, but you know.
Okay, but he continues to follow suit. I kind of go around,
Okay.
but I cast Wild Shape and I go into Tiger.
Okay.
And I got. Man, I should have done this before. Give me a second, but that's what I do.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. So you're gonna go tiger and.
Yeah, come
okay.
back to me and I'll have more information.
Josh,
about
right
Tiger.
concussion deal. Oh man, took a ball fed.
What?
Ace catcher.
Hmm.
Concussion deal.
Neither of our teams are very good this year.
Giants? Yeah, they're good. They've been pretty trash. So have the A's kind of recently. They've been 1-6,
Okay.
1-7.
1-7.
Yeah.
So Tiger has speed of 40
They were
feet.
good at the beginning
Okay.
of the season.
Um,
They've not been very good the last 2
I
weeks.
have keen
Yeah.
smell. So
For the last week. So you
Like,
put
can
us at
I-
a 5-game win streak.
Ah.
Smell?
Oh yeah.
Well,
you still see him.
Okay, so
So he's
yeah.
basically running down like a little alley here.
And I
Little
follow.
more.
Oh, God.
Well, you're not that fast, but
But yeah, I'm. What's 40? Here it is.
Well, this is 5, so.
Okay.
But you
so-
could-
yeah, we're
dash
not going to
him.
be using squares for this essentially.
Okay,
So
so.
'cause it's already gone off the map.
Okay,
at this
so
point.
yeah, I'm tiger form chasing. Ruffles is like I think
Okay.
closer to him than I am, but
As you go by this alleyway here, where the previous shots came at that guard, now they're coming at you.
Why do you look like that?
Because of his horn.
So we have a 19,
okay, nice.
Yeah.
13,
Most of the time?
13 doesn't hit.
16,
Not at all. I saw
and
the window
22.
shut.
Okay,
And I
2
was
out
just
of
like-
4 hit.
Oh, he's
Okay.
probably dead.
Nah.
Nah.
Dude, I made it.
10,
On this
and
side, you didn't look that stealthy, I'm gonna be honest.
I saw
5.
you like
15?
You did
clamber.
some,
Yeah,
some
15.
tree climbing.
I'm working on
And
it.
then you
man.
just shattered a window.
Yeah.
And then you
I
see
actually
down that
pointed
alleyway, you
where
see
you
4
like,
those
crossbowmen,
This one.
Yeah.
And it was like,
hooded
you
kind
see how,
of,
like, there's that piece
and now they're
that's
readying their next
That's you.
volley.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm working on it, sir. I'm working on it.
And the guard's going to try to climb over the fence some more,
I feel like it's a big
which he's able to
varsity.
get over and hop down, but he looks a bit exhausted because the other guy's just gone, essentially.
It's like having the worst sidekick. It's like you're there, you have everything. Oh, I'm coming. I'm about to go.
But I can
But
do
Ruffles has continued to chase him down that street.
So he,
I mean, I
like,
did.
they have immediate, like, they have view
I
vision
got
on me
in.
because I'm a
You're
giant
not going to be
tiger,
along
but, like,
the
they
same
don't
time.
really see
So
Ruffles.
much easier
Well,
to
Ruffles
do
is
that.
like a little animal, and they like didn't look like a threat. This is a big scary tiger, and they may have seen you even shift.
Okay, so,
And you maybe
I know
you're
you
a
did.
guard, like a mage or something that's working
You were
for
at
the
least doing it.
embassy, maybe. Who knows?
yeah.
But they see like, uh-oh, we better take some shots at that.
Yeah. I just,
And they're starting
So
to
she
retreat as well
okay.
down that other alleyway. So they're not following after this guy. They're
She's probably gonna-
shooting and starting to head back.
Should we
Okay.
go? Should we go after?
We should probably follow her, but
Yeah. But like, it'd be kind of suspicious if we just all like took off.
Yeah.
I mean, well, we're not gonna. Let's just
Yeah,
like
this is
casually
just
go
like,
that
yeah.
direction.
I hope my
We're gonna head that direction.
Because, like, are they still there, like, next, or are they starting to
They're basically walking backward while reloading their crossbows.
Okay. I just stand, I try to stand my ground and growl until, because, stupid guard, Jesus. I'm just trying to stand my ground and just, observe the area and see what they do, but, like,
Okay.
like Ruffles is still,
on the chase.
he's
Yeah.
still in the he knows one word, and he
If it
follows that
shatters,
one
you
word,
teleport.
so.
Yeah.
So if you toss it to me, I'm just, oh.
But while I'm doing that, I'm
Teleport
trying to,
right
like, pick up their
Oh.
scent and, trying to get something to track them for later. If anything.
Okay. So actually, you can take a like a nature check. How about?
Okay.
Sorry.
Cool.
You were close enough to.
Yeah.
14.
Okay, so you don't have like an exact thing, but one of them has a distinctive scent, so maybe you can maybe pick up on that later.
Dope show. Cartoon Network, man.
So it'll be like a hooded crossbowman scent, we'll call it.
Was that Cartoon Network?
Yeah, it was.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, like it was a special
But
block.
that's
Yeah,
my
yeah.
turn.
Yeah. Okay. And then they continue to back off.
That was in the same block as,
And then are you following them at all? Are you going this way, or are you just standing your ground there?
I'm slowly
Imaginary
walking,
kids would be
but
way different.
Toward them, or toward this way?
There's a
Because
theory
they
that
split up
Frankie's
essentially.
imaginary as well.
okay.
I think
So the one guy go this way, and you had that group that was waiting in the alley who's
No,
been
like the-
backing off.
the kid, yeah.
Okay.
No,
The one that
no,
had
The girl.
Yeah.
the one
the
that
redhead
fell from
Yeah,
here.
uh-huh.
Like, where did he go straight or did
He
go
went down an
She wears
alleyway
the
that's
same
headed this
clothes
way.
as the
They're
old
they're
one.
backing off, going
So
that
there's a
way.
theory that she's
I
like
still
an imaginary former.
And now they're running.
okay.
That
Then
the
I
old lady is
I still
imagined as
follow
an
suit
imaginary
for the
friend,
guy
so,
that
like,
was
God, it's
you know,
been
that
forever
fell out
since
of
I've seen the
the
show. I don't remember
that fell out
Yeah,
of the
you don't have a scent on him.
I don't. Then I
But
just
we believe Ruffles is in chase.
okay.
So that's what we believe right now.
Okay, so then I just go forward a little bit
Oh,
just
her,
to like.
yes.
And now this guard
Where's the
sees
same
this
thing?
tiger and is kind of holding his ground with his spear ready to fight.
I don't pay attention to him because he fell. And it's
She
worst
was, like, the same
time.
jacket,
But
shirt, and
I just slowly hit the
yeah.
corner and I stay there. And
Okay.
Where the crossbow is,
Yeah,
you know,
it's the
ran and
same.
stuff.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for
Yeah.
them.
And you see him, he makes his way kind of
Yeah.
around the far away, around the perimeter. Looks like he's kind of maybe going back to the front or something.
Okay. So
So now there's
She got
just
really
you
short.
now at this point.
okay. Then I change back into
I always thought, I always
Okay.
thought she was cute
and
for some reason for a cartoon.
Pixie boobs.
Not.
I just
Yeah.
That
Let's be
wasn't-
I really hope for the
That's
best for
not-
Ruffles. I really
Uh-huh.
do.
7.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
but I return to the party.
Mhm. Could you make 3 Ruffles checks for me?
Ruffles checks.
Okay, 16.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Okay.
11.
Okay.
Those are good Ruffles checks, I think.
I mean, I don't know what the DC on a Rebels check is.
Yeah, me neither.
Hold on, let me see. I have it.
But natural 20, that one was good.
I feel like that should
Got
give
it.
like a bonus to the next one.
Well, a 20 is a double success essentially,
Okay.
and then a 1's a double failure.
Gotcha.
And it's basically a skill check thing.
Yeah,
so-
yeah.
Take the mystery hat, but so- that's the math behind it at least. Yeah. And so I assume are you rejoining with the party now?
Yeah, I'm rejoining with them.
Well, we probably shouldn't all stand here. We're probably like
We're gonna like go, yeah.
What happened to the dude? What happened to the building? Just disappears.
Do you need the building somewhere?
Let's head back.
It just
What happened to
The
Just-
guards became Retmen. Oh no.
Wow. Let's head back to the church and I'll explain all.
We're in a sewer the whole
I need
time.
to know
But
now.
where is he?
I'm going back to where you got me from, so tell me now.
Ruffles is on chase.
Okay. I need some leisure time after that crap.
It might be best if you rest, actually.
And make sure you're not at 1 hit point when you don't want something bad to happen.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm at 21.
I healed him, I healed him.
Okay.
Healed me for
Because there's crazy accidents that can happen in those kind of places.
Sure, yeah.
So.
but the guy fell.
Chandelier, pile isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
The guy fell out. We started chasing him. As soon as he hit the corner, though, there was crossbowmen in the alleyways.
Interesting.
Telling me. So I got a scent on one of the guys. I'm not sure if it's the one that had what we're looking for, but.
Well, you don't know that he even had anything. You just saw someone bust out the window.
I was like, get,
Oh,
get,
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're telling me to
Yeah.
get him, yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know.
A lot of hood figures. You saw one of them that you have a scent on.
Okay.
All I know is
That's
Ruffles
fine.
is still chasing, so
Alright, that's fine.
whatever happens,
Okay.
we'll.
I'll come back tomorrow.
We might not have it tomorrow.
We'll regroup.
Which direction were they heading?
Well, they split up and they basically head in different directions.
Okay.
I'll catch up again, I'm sure.
I'm just wondering if they went towards the docks. If like that was like the general direction they were trying to find.
One was headed southward, and some were headed east. They kind of split up, so but
Right,
like they're
okay.
generally south because this whole upper area is almost like a raised. So they're heading into the main city.
Okay.
So what time is it at this point?
This is like afternoon.
Okay, so we still got plenty of time.
Plenty of time. We can go back, sleep, and then.
No, I'm gonna go now and
Okay.
have fun and then sleep with all the women.
Is that before or after having fun?
Both.
Okay.
Just sleeping.
Gotcha.
So, all right, we'll regroup tomorrow. This was fun and all.
We should go watch the docs.
Yeah.
You guys can do that.
Look for the.
I'm gonna find out some information.
Sure.
Oh boy.
Here's your
No,
sources.
I'll do an investigation check or 5.
No, I'll have my sources. I can figure out who this possibly is. So
Do it.
I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna go to that establishment first.
What time of day is it again?
Afternoon. Just afternoon.
Probably like 1 o'clock.
It was 11 when we got here, so yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I want to go.
At the latest, it's 1.
So you guys want to go to the docks, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I say
That's the only way out of the city for them.
they went 2 different directions. I have the sense of one. If we kind of retrace the steps where I was last, if we can split up from there, and
Okay.
one follows where I caught the scent, because it seemed to lead what is it? West, left, and the other one was straight. So if one can go one way and we can go another way, we can kind of find a good place and go. You guys think? Okay. Cool.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
There he
I'll walk
goes.
away.
I was gonna say, I'm trying to see how long that lasts.
Like, you won't play this game, I'll play this game.
Are you gonna mount your?
Yeah, I'm gonna ride.
Okay. Then, Thanean, you're with me.
Gotcha.
I get hypnotized by
Yeah.
that. I swear, I'm sorry.
This reminds me of that video, like when you're out running and you like meet your bros. I was like,
Yeah.
So I can go in the wild shape twice. I want to. Well, I'll go to the alley where it all first was, and then I want to.
So you're doing some tracking, is what you're trying to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me see.
And then you're just trying to get a bonus or whatever that it might be improved or whatever. Okay. If it's just close, it's fine. If you. Is it like a +2 to whatever you normally have, or?
I can't wait to get back.
I might just do
I'm gonna try and
enhanced
persuade
abilities.
this human girl to come with us.
and just be an NPC in our program.
Yeah.
Just your fucking pleasure girl.
Hey, maybe
She's not the
Morthos.
woman tonight, though.
Yeah, she's not. Maybe Morthos is in love. You don't
Oh
know.
gosh.
Alright, man.
Hey.
Just know if you gotta pay, it's not love.
Hey man, she was an extra.
7 gold, yeah. An
I-
extra 7 gold.
I asked if she can join. She said the old woman said she could. So I would have not paid for her as like a flattering thing. Like she's too good to be paid for.
I'm sure you would have not paid for all of the women.
Yeah.
That drops 63 coin on them all. Come on.
Say 50.
It was 60 something.
It was 63. 56 was totally worth for the 4. I would have been like, you can join, but because I like you, I don't have to degrade you with my money.
Okay. I got you.
It's a win-win. She feels flattered, you save some coin.
Yeah.
Oh, won't be needing these anymore.
So you're trying to track right now.
Yeah.
So just make a check
Exactly.
for that. Just like a nature or survival.
Survival.
See if you survive this check.
I cast enhance abilities on myself, and I do Owl's Wisdom, so that gives me an advantage on wisdom checks.
Okay.
Which I don't have. 16.
16. So you're able to pick up on that scent, and it kind of it trails through kind of the Platinum Gardens, and then kind of loops back around and heads towards Castle Crystal Cliff, and then that's kind of where it goes cold.
Okay. The Castle of Crystal Cliff?
Yeah. Like you basically lose the scent when you cross one of the bridges.
Okay. And you're following me though?
Yes. I was there. This is we found the scent and we're following the guy.
Mm-hmm. And it stopped at
We lost the scent essentially at that point,
Gotcha.
but you could potentially find it again.
I basically walked with you guys until we got to that town. I was like, alright, see ya.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it was on the way, so you followed them for a little bit, and then you just kind of, they just kept going.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
just
because
like,
other's you'd be like, all right, see ya, and then we all walk together.
Just like the bus.
You'd have to like walk a little bit quicker. And we all pass judgment, like, why is he in such a hurry?
yeah. You know why?
We know why.
I bet
So,
you go to this one.
So I get there. Be like, hello, ladies. I'm back. Save the world.
And you're led back into your room to continue your business.
Alright.
They had grapes.
But it's been cleaned and it's freshly prepared.
Oh, miss.
And you're offered a bath as well because
Oh,
because they
with
let
the ladies?
if you would like.
Oh, please.
So that continues. And actually, Ruffles does catch up with you, and he or she,
He.
and actually there is in his mouth a tree figurine.
Ruffles.
Oh, I fall and I put my hand on his hand. I'm like, oh, Ruffles, you're not dead. I thought you were gonna die. Oh, God. And
I'm gonna grab the tree figurine. From
And then we'll figure out what's going on with that next week.
It's gonna be empty.
Probably.